Hello and welcome to session 4. Today we do ocean breath or Ujjayi Pranayama. Sit in a comfortable position, relax your shoulders and keep it away from your ears. To prepare, become aware of your breath without trying to control it at all. Bring your awareness to your throat. On your exhales, begin to tone the back of your throat, slightly constricting the passage of air. Inhale. Inhale. Imagine that you are fogging up a pair of glasses. You should hear a soft hissing sound. This is where the name of the breath comes from. It sounds like the ocean. Inhale. You can use this breath during your practice. Ujjayi Pranayama improve your concentration, release tension throughout the body, regulate heating and cooling of the body, warming the core from the inside. Inhale. Now let's start our practice. Sit in Sukhasana position. Raise your hands and place your right hand on the floor. Reach your left arm up and overhead and lean to the right side. You should feel the stretch between the ribs. Inhale and exhale. Now come back to the center and switch sides and repeat. Place your left hand on the floor and reach your right arm up and overhead. Lean to the left side. Breathe slowly and deeply. Inhale and exhale. Now put your left hand on the right leg and place your right hand behind your body, then gently twist to the right side. Stay here for 5 breaths. Breathe slowly and deeply. Come back to the center and do the same for the left side. Stay here for 5 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Come back to the center, raise your hands above your head, bend forward, move your arms back as far as you can while still keeping them straight. Hold your stretch for 5 breaths. Release. And now go to an all fours position. Knees under your hips, shoulders on your wrists. We want to do cat-cow stretch for 5 times. Inhale while curving your lower back and bringing your head up. Exhale and bring your head and pelvis down. Inhale. Exhale. Look at your knees. Inhale. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. exhale, cat pose. Now come back to the starting position. Press the palms on the floor and raise the right leg behind as you bend the knee. Stretch the chest and look up, tiger pose. Inhale, put your right knee on the mat. As you exhale, arching your spine and bring your head and pelvis down. Inhale and go to the tiger pose. Repeat this sequence four times. Pay attention to your breath. Inhale. Exhale, cat pose. From here, lower your hips to the heels and forehead to the floor. The arms can be overhead with the palms on the floor, or the arms can be alongside the body with the palms up. Child's pose or balasana. Breathe slowly and deeply. Press your palms on the floor and go to an all-fours position again. Now raise the left leg behind you as you bend your left knee. Stretch the chest and look up. Tiger pose. Inhale, put your left leg on the floor. Exhale, go to the cat pose. Repeat this sequence 4 times. Inhale, tiger pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale. And exhale. Lower your hips to the heels and forehead to the floor. Child's pose or balasana. Breathe slowly and deeply. Relieve back and neck muscular tension. Inhale and press your hands on the floor and come to an all-fours position. Tuck your toes and lift your knees off the ground. Downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lengthen your spine and relax your neck. Keep your back flat. Inhale and exhale. Look at your knees. Now direct your gaze forward and step forward to forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale to bring your arms up and bend back slightly. Exhale, pressing palms together at the heart center. I turn to you. Inhale and bring your arms out to the sides and up. Then slowly lean to the right side and stay here for 5 breaths. You should feel the stretch between the ribs. Now come back to the center and lean to the left side and stay here for 5 breaths. Come back to the center, place your left hand on the right shoulder and put the right hand on your back. Then twist to the right side. Hold for 5 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Release and do the same for the left side. Twist to the left side. Pay attention to your breath. Go to the starting position. Stand with your feet hip width distance apart. Push your hips back and bend from your hip joints. Extend your arms straight forward, then turn to the right side. Come back to the center, turn to the left side. Do these movements twice for each side. Now place your left hand on the floor or on a block and reach your right hand up. Inhale and exhale. Now switch the sides and repeat. Put your right hand on the floor or on a block and reach your left hand up. Now release. If you want, close your eyes and focus on the effects this pose has on your body. Stand at the top of your mat. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bend forward. Uttanasana. Inhale and exhale. Extend one leg back and then the other leg. Balasana or plank pose. Your body is in a straight line from head to heels. Exhale and lower the chin, chest and knees down to the floor. Keep the elbows close to your sides. Ashtangasana or 8-limb pose. Slide your body on the mat and extend your arms straight forward. Press the pubic bone down into the floor. Inhale and lift the legs, head, chest and the arms off the floor. Shalabhasana position. Inhale and press your hands on the floor, tuck your toes and lift your knees off the ground and go to the downward facing dog position. Inhale and exhale. Keep your back flat. Direct your gaze forward. Step forward to a forward fold. Inhale to bring your arms up and bend back slightly. Exhale, bend forward. Uttanasana. Focus on your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Now extend one leg back and then the other leg, Balasana or plank pose. Exhale and lower the chin, chest and knees down to the floor. Keep the elbows close to your sides, Ashtangasana. Then slide your body on the mat and extend your arms straight forward. Press the pubic bone down into the floor. Inhale and lift the legs, head, chest and the arms off the floor. Shalabhasana position. Inhale and press your hands on the floor. Tuck your toes and lift your knees off the ground and go to the downward facing dog position. Inhale and exhale. Look at your knees and keep your back flat. Direct your gaze forward and step forward to a forward fold. Inhale to bring your arms up. Exhale, pressing palms together at the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Again, inhale and bring your arms up. Exhale, bend forward. And from here, slowly sit on the mat. Take a rest, and if you want, drink some water. As you sit on the floor, extend your legs straight forward. If you don't feel comfortable, use a folded blanket under the back of the hips. Focus your awareness on both feet and slowly rotate both feet at your ankles in one direction, from right to left. Do it for 5 counts. Now rotate your feet from left to right. Repeat 5 times. Pay attention to your breath. Okay, now rotate your feet in opposite direction. I mean your right foot goes to the right and the left foot goes to the left. Now repeat in opposite direction. Try to avoid moving your hips or knee to compensate for limited range of motion in your ankle. Release your feet and focus on the effects these movements have on your feet. Bend your right knee. Wrap both hands around the back of your right leg. Now start to rotate your right knee from right to left. Repeat 5 times. Try to avoid moving your hips. Now repeat in opposite direction. Extend your right leg forward. Now bend your left knee. Wrap both hands around the back of your left leg and rotate your left knee from right to left. Then repeat in opposite direction. Now release your legs. I turn to side to show you better. Inhale and with both hands carefully lift your right foot up and place it on your left thigh, close to your hip. Stay here and pay attention to your breathing. Raise your hands above your head, and as you exhale, bend forward and hold for 5 breaths. Slowly release your right leg and do the same for the opposite side of your body. Now I turn to you. Inhale and with both hands carefully lift your left foot up and place it on your right thigh close to your hip. Stay here for 5 breaths. Half lotus pose or Ardha Padmasana. Now raise your hands above your head and as you exhale, bend forward and hold for 5 breaths. Extend your both legs straight forward and take a rest. Gently bend your knees and press the soles of your feet together. Interlace your fingers around your feet and flap the thighs like a butterfly. Butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana. Do it for 10 times. Still you are in the butterfly position. Inhale and as you exhale, bend forward as much as you can and hold for 5 breaths. Move your body upwards. I turn to side to show you better. Sit with your knees bent, lift the chest, engaging the back muscles. As you inhale, engage your inner thighs. Tip back on the back of your sitting bones and lift your feet up to about knee height. Bring your arms parallel to the floor. To go further, straighten your legs. Stay here for 5 breaths. Boat pose or Navasana. Exhale and put your feet on the mat. Now again we want to do boat pose. Engage your inner thigh and lift your feet up to about knee height. If you have no balance, you can try this pose against the wall. Exhale and put your feet on the mat. Take a rest. Now lie on your back and bend your knees. Raise your right leg as high as you can, don't let the knee bend. Now rotate your right leg from right to left. The hips should serve as a central point or anchor for this movement. Repeat 5 times. Then repeat in opposite direction. Release your legs. Be aware of the difference between the two sides of your body. Now bend your knee and raise your left leg. Rotate your left leg from left to right and repeat for 5 times. Now repeat in opposite direction. Release your legs and take a rest. I turn to side to show you better. Raise your legs and bend your knees. Press the soles of your feet together. Interlace your fingers around your feet. Inhale and bring your head and chest up. Exhale, go down. Repeat for 3 times. In case the muscles of your neck are not strong enough and you feel pain, you can press the tongue against the roof of your mouth. Now release and place your feet on the mat. Put your hands beneath your hips for support. Then lift your legs up. Don't raise your hips off the ground. Stay here for 5 breaths. Flex your feet. Now bend your knees at a 90-degree angle. Exhale, drop both knees over to the right side of your body, twisting the spine and low back. Bring your arms out to the sides. Relax here for 5 breaths. Come back to the center and do the same for the opposite side of the body. With your head flat on the mat, grab and hold the inside or outside your feet. Stay here for 5 breaths. Happy baby pose. Bend the right knee and place the right foot on the left knee. Exhale, drop the right knee over to the left side of your body, twisting the spine and low back. Relax here for 5 breaths. Come back to the center and repeat for the other side of your body. Pay attention to the stretching muscles. We finish our class with Shavasana to rejuvenate the body and relax the mind. Bring your feet as wide as your mat, relax your arms, palms facing the sky, close your eyes. Breathe naturally, relax your face. Relax your shoulders. Feel the whole body rising and falling with each breath. Scan the body from the toes to the fingers to the crown of the head. looking for tension, tightness, and contracted muscles. Release and relax any areas that you find. Release all control of the breath, the mind, and the body. Be mindful. Now we want to exit. Slowly wiggle the fingers and toes. Slightly move your head. Exhale, bend the knees into the chest and roll over to one side, coming into a fetal position. When you are ready, slowly inhale up to a seated position. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.